Some stories start with a drive down an empty road, far from the chaos of the city. This is Wicked Whispers. Turn the lights off and put your headphones on because some stories are better heard in the dark. Tonight's tale is called The Silent Guest. The Thompson family thought they'd found the perfect place to escape. A rented farmhouse upstate, surrounded by thick woods, isolated, quiet, just what they needed to recharge. But from the moment they arrived, something felt off. The air was too still, the trees and unnervingly quiet, and the house, though beautiful, looked as if it had been sitting forgotten for years. The farmhouse had an old charm. Creaky floors, dusty furniture, and a fireplace that hadn't been used in decades. It should have felt welcoming, but there was something strange about it, something unnatural. The kids, Sarah and Ben, spotted an old rocking chair by the window. It was rocking on its own. No breeze, no one is near it. They stared at it, wondering if it was just their imagination, but the chair kept moving, slow, steady, unmistakable. That night, after dinner and drinks, the family thought it would be the perfect, peaceful evening. But as the clock struck midnight, the house began to make strange noises. It started as a faint scratching sound, barely audible. At first they thought it was just the house settling, but then it got louder, scraping like nails on a chalkboard coming from the walls. The noises circled them, growing with every minute. No one could sleep. It felt like something was moving inside the walls, watching them. The next morning, after barely sleeping, they decided to investigate. The father tried to calm everyone, thinking it was probably just an animal or a draft. But then they noticed the basement door. It was unlocked. It hadn't been opened when they arrived. The air around it was thick, musty, like something was trapped inside. The father turned the handle, unsure of what he might find behind it. He hesitated for a second, but curiosity got the best of him. With a loud creak, the door opened. They stepped into the basement. It was cold. Dust-covered crates, old furniture stacked against the walls, nothing out of the ordinary, until they saw the footprints. Small, barefoot, and they were fresh, like someone had walked there just moments ago. The strange part, no one in the family had gone down there before, and the footprints didn't lead to the stairs. They led deeper into the shadows of the basement. That night, after the strange discovery, the family locked the basement door and tried to sleep. But sleep didn't come. The house seemed to breathe. A shadow moved through the hallway just outside their bedroom door. At first they thought it was just the moonlight casting odd shapes, but Ben saw it. A figure, dark, standing still, watching them. The air grew heavy. It wasn't just a shadow, it was something waiting, watching. The next morning they packed up, eager to leave. But when they tried to start the car, the engine wouldn't turn over. It had worked fine when they arrived, but now, nothing. The father popped the hood. He checked the engine, then the battery. Nothing was wrong. But just as he started closing the hood, he heard it, a soft voice whispering his name from behind him.
Mr. Thompson.
He spun around, his heart pounding, but there was no one there. They couldn't stay. The family ran, left the car behind. Through the woods they went, hearts pounding, feet moving as fast as they could go. Hours later, a passing driver took them to the nearest town, but when they looked back at the farmhouse, the place was still there, staring at them, waiting. The authorities came days later, but they found no one inside. The house had been abandoned for years, but when they checked the upstairs window, they saw something that chilled their bones. A small figure, barefoot, staring down at them. It was a child who had been waiting for them. The Thompsons thought they'd left the farmhouse behind, but some places don't let you leave so easily. The house, though abandoned, was still there, watching from the woods. And if you ever find yourself on a quiet road, far from the city, maybe don't stop when you see a farmhouse. Some doors were never meant to be opened. Thank you for watching.